we had a really good marriage in the very, very beginning.
Our marriage sucks now.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Good morning, Keep It Crazy family! So we thought it would be really fun to do kind of then and now for Aaron and I, talk about some things that we've had going on, some health scares and different things. Here he is, the man of the hour! Woo! How much has he changed in the last 20 years? We've been married, no, 21 years we've been married. Crazy. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, you're going on 22.
Well, it'll be 22 in October.
Oh.
We're almost there.
Okay.
Then versus now, as far as marriage goes, I feel like we had a really good marriage in the very, very beginning.
First met, I was a hostess at Five and Diner, and he'd always come in with like a bunch of his friends and eat, and I guess I thought he was cute. And then he asked me out, and well, we went on a group date first, and then we just continued dating after that.
And all the angels will sing for the king and the queen, safe and sound.
I'd say the thing that I like most about Crystal is she's always beautiful. Whenever she wakes up in the morning or at night, wherever we are, she's just beautiful, and she's always nitpicking at herself, thinking she's not, but she always is. The other thing I love about her is she's always stuck by me through the hard times and through the good times as well. We've had a lot of them, and it's crazy sometimes sitting down and thinking about all the good times, but I can't wait to have a lot more with her.
And I also think he's going to be a really good husband, and he's better cook than me, so he can cook me food.
Reality. You're my sunshine, you're my...
I don't feel like we fought the first year of marriage.
I was scared because I thought you were about to say, but our marriage sucks now.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, wow, so that's what we're doing. Okay.
Okay, what I was gonna say is over the years though, as we've gone through hardships or good times and hard times and very difficult situations together or really great situations together, I feel like I love you even more today than I did like when we got married.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
You had me freaked out.
And now it sucks. I'm just
The
kidding.
way you were wording that.
I feel like we have a great marriage.
I feel like we have an awesome marriage.
Yeah.
You're my
I feel like...
you're my other half. I would be lost without you. So please don't let anything happen to you because that's a scary world.
Okay, that actually leads us into the next thing. So, have you guys heard of the, forgot to close the door, main character's coming, hand to the main character. Main character vibes! Woo! Okay, what I was saying is the butterfly effect. So I feel like things have happened over our lifetime and over the last years that something will happen and then it's because something else is meant to happen or put you on that path. And so a recent one that we had, I had a little bit of a health scare. I did get really scared at first. So in order to adopt a child, you do have to have like a physical done. So you have to go to the doctor and do it, essentially kind of like a sports physical. You have to get that done to make sure you're healthy and that you can take care of a child. So anyways, I was getting that done and everything was great with it. A couple of my blood work stuff came back, like my vitamin D level was low or like just little things like that. Nothing that was majorly concerning. But she's like, the doctor's like, you're getting ready to turn 40 this year. It's time to get a mammogram. And I am terrified of mammograms. Like I'm so scared. I heard what they do and I'm scared of them. But I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I have a couple months, so you know. And then they ended up calling me the next week and like, okay, we need to schedule it like at the referral place that they sent it to. And I was like, I have 2 months. Like, give me a minute, you know. But I was like, no, I just need to get it done. Otherwise, I'm gonna put it off and not do it. And I usually don't get physicals done. Like I would say, as an adult, I don't go to the doctor until like every 3 to 4 years. I know you should get yearly checkups, but I just put it off and get so busy. Anyways, so I set up that appointment, went and got that done. My mammogram did come back abnormal. And it scared us because that came back abnormal. And then what I thought wasn't a big deal on my blood work, it was my enzymes, like my liver, which they're like, I'm like, I don't drink alcohol or like have anything that would affect my liver like that. So that's what I was like, with those two combined, I did get really scared. Anyways, I went and then they wanted to do an ultrasound and further testing on the lump they found in my breast. And it came back as a cyst, and it is benign. So I'm so incredibly thankful for that. But it was a really big health scare, and I feel like it put into perspective a lot of things, especially like things that's gone on recently. And it's like when you start to think like, could I have cancer? Could I have something health-wise going on? It makes you look at things a little differently, and you're like, I need to appreciate these moments more. I need to reach out to that person that I haven't reached out to. Like, it just, all of that and combined, it was really like an eye-opener for me. So I was thankful for that situation, but at the same time, it was really scary, you know?
That's what I heard. Don't do that. No scaring me. I have to go first.
No.
Yeah.
We could go at the same time, like the Notebook. Holding
That
hands.
sounds perfect, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we're on our way to pick up Evie from school. So I guess that's another then and now is what, like, I guess life was back then versus now. It's still the same as far as picking up kids from school and doing school routines and all of that with all of that. I feel like Aaron and I have never known any different. We were only married for a few months before having Hallie, and so we, have always had kids.
I will say, I think that's why we're definitely not going to get, if we do get more kids, I know we always say we're not getting more kids, but if we do get more kids, I don't want to go with anybody younger than Aurora. I think Aurora is going to be our final hoorah. Our youngest child. And so when she's all grown up, and I don't know if she'll ever move out or whatnot, but when she's grown up and an adult, I don't know, that's going to be like our transition to grandparenthood instead of parenthood.
Well, already grandparents, but
like
feel
more
like
of a focus. Like every day we wake up and we're taking care of kids that are school-age kids. But then we'll,
I want to travel more. Like and even right now we travel quite a bit. But I feel like once the kids are even older and like full adults, I want our retirement to be traveling.
Speaking of kids.
He's calling.
Hey, we're almost here.
Okay. Is Mom with you?
Yeah, she is.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
I called you, but you didn't answer.
Sorry, I have
She's
my
in the
phone
middle
on
of driving.
silent, and I'm driving.
Ah. What car are you guys in?
The Yukon.
I'm waiting in the front of the line.
Okay, we're in the
Okay.
line.
I'm by the auditorium.
Okay. We'll be right there, okay?
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
How was school today?
Good.
Good. What was your favorite part of the day?
Probably science.
Science? Ooh, what did you do in science?
Well, yesterday
Sit
we
back and put your
actually.
Oh yeah, get your seatbelt on.
So yesterday we actually destroyed CD cases.
Oh my gosh, that's fun science.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your least part of the day? Least favorite part of the day?
Probably last hour.
Oh, one thing I wanted to add earlier when I was talking about like the mammogram and everything, make sure that you are doing your health checks. And I think as parents, it's so easy to put yourself aside and like you make sure all of your kids have their appointments and doctors and this and that. But I think sometimes we forget to like about ourselves and to make sure you do checkups and make sure you're, all of that. So just on a total side note.
I really need to get my colonoscopy.
Yes. Get all the work done and you need to. So the doctor said if you catch it early, that the likelihood of like surviving or whatever the case is, depending on what they catch, the earlier the better with all of the medical things. So definitely get your checkups. Then and now, motorcycles.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycles. Okay, when we first got married, We were never against it. Like, we had a little bike here and there, but like just like a little one, not anything like big or anything. But I would say for the most part, Aaron was like, no, you won't catch me on that. As long as we have kids, like, I won't ever ride one. And then I feel like when Max got older and got his, and then Joe was really into it, and it was just kind of this thing. All of a sudden, Aaron really liked him. And his mom has always been into riding. My dad rode. Grandpa rides. Like, it's just several people have. So what are your thoughts on then and now?
Fun fact, my mom learned to ride a motorcycle when she was 43 years old. I was 43 years old when I learned to ride a motorcycle. So that's a pretty cool thing. I felt, so my mom passed away from Parkinson's, and she only was able to ride for, I think, like 6 or 7 years before she started having too many problems with Parkinson's that she couldn't ride. So I don't think I'm gonna get Parkinson's, but again, you never know, family history wise. So I am happy that I've rode motorcycles, though yesterday or a couple of days ago I dropped mine, as we said in the previous video, and my legs still hurt. I'm having trouble walking around. I tried to catch the motorcycle when I fell, and yeah, I don't know, it hurt my body. And so it was kind of a wake-up call as to, like, I love doing this, but there is an element of danger, and I do still have a lot of kids, and yeah, I don't know.
So are you going to be selling your bike?
So I am thinking about selling my motorcycle. I just have a lot of negative equity, so even trying to sell my motorcycle right now would be difficult to do. So I think I need to pay it down a little bit.
But yes, he will be selling
Please
it.
don't sell your motorcycle. I love it when you ride it.
You do?
Yes.
It's scary
I
though.
like how it goes vroom, vroom.
That is fun.
It literally makes me laugh every time. So please don't sell it.
We'll see. I haven't decided yet. The jury is still out. Then and now, beard update.
Oh,
So I was getting, I need to trim it compared to what I'm used to, so it was kind of,
let me get on your level.
get on my level. So I was gonna trim it the other day because it's a little longer than what I normally have it at, and I almost shaved it off completely.
You did?
Yeah, would that have shocked you?
It would have shocked me, actually.
Do you love the beard?
I
We
do.
made some house upgrades.
So, okay, so fun. I know, do you notice the fans? Aren't
Yes.
they cute? Okay, so I didn't really love beards, to be honest. And then he did No Shave November one year. And then he grew it, and I was like, you know what? It is pretty cute. I do like it. I like it. I don't want you to shave it, but
Neither do
if
I,
you
but it's
shave it,
cool.
you look good either way.
Either that or I think I'm gonna grow it out to a point where it's not, like, it gets to these certain lengths where it just bugs me and I just want to shave
I
it.
feel like guys are lucky though, because you get to like grow this and it can hide a double chin. Not saying you have a double chin. I'm just saying if you did, I would have a beard.
That's true.
Another then and now, your house. We're our very first house to our house now. So our very first house
A
was
3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,700 square feet.
that was our very first house. And now
Our
we're
house
in
now, I think we're 5,800 square feet, 9 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms.
something like that. Oh, someone asked, are you guys happy with your new house?
Do you want the honest?
You answer first.
No, I'm not happy.
Because he
with our
knows.
house.
What? I would have thought you said yes.
I will be happy with our house. I want to clarify. I want to make sure. I love our property. I love having an acre. I love being not in an HOA. Though we've still had some issues with some neighbors calling a compliance people. Because our city has some certain like codes and yeah, they've caused some issues there. But can't be perfect, right? But I feel like there's a lot that I want to change about this house, and it's not until we get it to a more, I don't know, us point that I'm going to absolutely be in love with it. But I will say this last move sucked, and it took like 7 days, like 8 trips a day. It was hot. It was just not fun, and I don't want to move anytime soon. So we're making the best of it.
Yeah, same. I don't love our house, and I knew that going into it. Here's the hard part about us house shopping is when we were house shopping, there's not a lot of houses that meet the number of bedrooms and the space that we need.
Yeah.
And so it is very difficult, and like you have to sacrifice certain things in order to get the space that we needed and the bedroom number that we needed. And so that was more important to us than having like our dream kitchen or dream this or whatever, is that our kids are happy and comfortable and love their space.
I do miss our old kitchen.
And so I know we're gonna make this kitchen, we love it. But however, I do love the bones of this house. And I feel like as we do our DIYs and we do our different room makeovers and different things, it's gonna get to where I love it. So it's just gonna take time and patience. And yeah. Your parenting, how has it changed from back then till now?
I've had plenty of opportunities to work on my patience, and I feel like I'm a lot better at not. Yeah.
And not what?
Not like
Getting mad or
mad
upset.
or frustrated. Yeah. I look at the world differently now, so it's definitely a difference from when I first started, for sure.
Then and now parenting for me, I feel like I was maybe a lot more strict a long time ago. And I feel like now I've learned so much just about like child development and like everything over the years. But I've also understood that like things aren't as big of deal as like I used to think things were. Like I used to be like pretty strict when the kids were little. Like I wouldn't let them say like but or like different little things. I was so like no or like shut up, and I'm like that's not nice. I mean obviously still it's not nice, and obviously certain things you should be respectful in different situations, but I feel like I just have a new perspective on parenting now than I did like a long time ago.
Guys, I said I agree with that one.
You agree with that one?
Yes.
I did used to be a lot more strict.
It makes me a little bit mad though that you're less strict.
Really?
We had to go through this strict phase.
You know what? You guys turned out
We
great.
did not.
So do have rules, and there's a lot of guidelines and I don't know, boundaries.
I think it just goes more with you saying that like you don't think things are as big as a deal. Because I feel like I'm not a mom, but like maybe if like someone did something that you don't like agree with, it probably is like a big, because it's your kid. And
Right.
So, like,
And now, yeah. And it's like, as the kids have gotten older too, I feel like everyone makes their choices and you can guide them and teach them and do all of this. But ultimately, especially when they're adults, obviously not when they're little, but they're going to make their choices. And it's our job as parents to still guide them and support them and love them no matter what, and just show that unconditional love. Not finding me.
I concede!
You guys won!
You can't. Alright, we won!
1 point for kids, 0 for parents.
Yeah!
Another one then versus now is finances. I will say, like, I don't know. Here's an interesting thing. So I started working the second I was 16. My mom handled my finances. Like I used to actually give her my check and she's like, okay, this is going towards your car. This is going your insurance. This is whatever. And she actually took care of all my finances for me. I know that sounds a little crazy, but the nice thing about that is my mom is really great with money. And by the time I was, actually before I was 18, I think within a year I had my very first car completely paid off. And I was debt free, which was nice. I don't know. I didn't have any, I just had like my insurance and that kind of thing when we first got married. So that was really nice. But then I will say we struggled our first few years of marriage. As far as like, I don't know, well, we had kids and it was just expensive and life was expensive and we lived a lot on our credit cards and different things like that. And I don't think we always, we'd eat out or not be financially responsible as much as we should be when we were younger. But then we started learning about finances and learning about investing, and we took, actually, we were day traders for a while and did day trading, or did a peace sign. So, but anyways, we just learned how to invest our money and learn how to be financially smart. And then we ended up snowballing all of our credit cards and everything and got all of it paid off. And now pretty much have no debt except for our house. And we have one credit card, but what were you going to say?
We're trying to pay our cars off. We had them paid off at one
We had
point.
our cars paid off.
But
Then we traded cars and had to get kids' cars and
then we need a bigger car to fit more kids. It happens.
So, but I would say financially, we have learned so much over the years, and we're in a good spot with that.
One thing I'd like to say about that is I don't think you can ever stop learning about finances. Like I'm still learning new things about financing and handling money better and whatnot. So always be looking to grow in that aspect of your mind. Because I think the more you know, the better you are. And I don't think our school system, no offense to our school system, I'm not trying to dog on it or anything, but I don't think it really teaches financial A, literacy, but B, how to get ahead, stay ahead, or to grow what you want. And so sometimes you have to look outside of your sphere in order to find better answers. I don't know.
Yeah. Careers. Let's do our then and now. So originally, I went to cosmetology college and I did graduate. I worked in a salon for a long time, was a makeup artist, and then owned my own businesses. I had my own makeup company for a long while actually. It was going really well. I just got tired of making makeup. That was with Shelly. We owned a staging company, and then the market crashed as far as the real estate market. This was in 2008, and we decided, Shelly and I both became real estate agents. And so I was a real estate agent for years, and I loved it. I love real estate. I do think that I'm working on getting my license, and I do think I'll always do that as a side hobby or a thing. I don't know if I'll ever do it full time, but. Okay, what did you start out as?
For me, I was just a grocery bagger at a grocery store was my first job. But over the years, I did some retail. I enjoyed retail back when Black Friday was a thing and people were running into the store and knocking people over. So that was kind of crazy and hectic. So didn't necessarily love that. I worked at a car dealership for a little while. And then IT, I did IT for the longest time. IT has always come very easily to me, I don't know. And so I did that for a while.
You worked for the hospital in
I
their
worked
IT
for the
department
hospital
for a long time.
That wasn't as rewarding as I wanted it to be. Because it was mostly I'll reset your password and stuff like that. But yeah. Going into the future, I'm becoming construction man Aaron. Bob the Builder.
He has a lot of DIY projects we're going to be doing.
So we got a quote on our bathroom, and this is just one quote, but they were
on a total side note,
$75,000 to redo our bathroom.
They said 68 to 75,000 if we wanted a high end, really nice. They gave us 3 different levels, or they said if you want medium end, it would be, I think he said 40
45
to
to
50.
55.
And then if you want lower end quality stuff, he said still $25,000. No, he said 25 to 35 to redo our bathroom. So we are going to be redoing our bathroom ourselves, except for the plumbing. We are having a plumber come out and do the plumbing for the shower and everything, but Aaron and I are going to do some DIY.
Well, it's interesting. When we lived in St. John's, the hardest part about living in St. John's is there's not a ton of contractors. So, to find people to do work for you was really difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, we were able to find a couple of people to help us here and there, but we remodeled, that trailer. We remodeled our bathroom in our St. John's house. We're capable of doing it. It's just finding the time and the effort.
Yeah. So as of right now, we have several streams of income that we have. Obviously, YouTube is one of them. And then we have some investments. We do brand deals as a piece of it. We have we haven't been doing day trading as much.
I wish I
so
would
I
have
do
kept my
want to get back into day.
cryptocurrency.
Right? We did do cryptocurrency for a while and actually made quite a bit from that. We were able to buy our last house with that, so that was really fun. But yeah, we just have several streams and several different things that we're doing. I can't even really name them all, but a little bit of this and that. With the future, some of the plans that we have, we are starting a mental health company, which we're so excited about. It is so close. We just have a few more things we're trying to work out. We've been working for years on this and trying so many different products and understanding mental health. And so really excited about that. Another thing that I've always been interested in, but it's like one of my biggest fears, so it's kind of a funny one. I've always been really interested in public speaking. And so I actually went to a thing, I don't know, and tried out for the show with public speaking. I did make it to the second round. I did pretty good. But I did let my nerves get the best of me with that. And I overthink things. But I would like to get into public speaking more, or helping like foster families understand the foster care system, because I do think they do a decent job when you take the classes at, I don't know, the foster care classes, but at the same time I feel like there's so much that they don't teach you in those classes, and things that I wish that I would have known prior to doing foster care. And so I would love to speak to like other parents and other foster families and different things like that. On that side of it. So I don't know, public speaking has always been on my heart to do, but we'll see what the future holds. One more quick one. We started off with he wanted 2 kids. I wanted 4 kids. We ended
So we
with
did
19
2 to the
is
4th
now.
power, which is that 20?
19. Well, that's
Well,
what
2 to
we
the
have.
4th power is not 19.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But I do just feel incredibly grateful and incredibly blessed with all of our kids and just all the different kids we've been able to do foster care for over the years. Like, I just feel so incredibly thankful, and so incredibly thankful for all of you that watch our videos, that come and comment and are part of things. And I just love it, and I love each one of you. And so I really appreciate everything, and I appreciate everything where we are in our current lives. Yeah.
I love you guys. I really do. I hope we make a difference in your lives just like you've made a difference in our lives. Reading your positive comments over the years, and just, yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.